Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be getting ourselves self-sustaining coal power and also making this awesome elevator that you see behind me. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today we have a few pretty cool things actually, to get started with today. And one being getting ourselves an elevator. I did see some things in the comments saying, work with the elevator, make an elevator, that would be really cool. So that's what I'm going to do today. I took a little time and looked at the actual mod, and it's very simple. There's only 4 technical items within the mod. So you'll have the manual, which you can't actually see in JEI. That is if you search it by the actual name itself. So it's just a regular book or a linker, and it'll turn into the manual. Now the manual will tell you pretty much everything you need to know about the mod. And you also need to make the device linker, which all these recipes are very easy to make, and 2 controllers. So I'm going to need 9 elevators because I'm going to be making an elevator that is 9 blocks in size. So the size of a crafting grid. It's going to be a 3x3. Now you can make them larger than that. It just all depends on your preferences. And then you need at least 2 controllers because each controller is going to go here and go here. It's going to go 1 block. So here's the block. Here's the elevator floor. It needs to go right here and right here, depending on what your floors look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and set this floor. So what you do is you take your device linker and you click in one place and you set that corner, and then you set the other corner, and it should turn this into an elevator. So like I'll set it right here, first corner, and then shift right click. And now this should be a elevator. It says successfully made an elevator. And I had 9 elevator. I thought I needed 9 elevator blocks. I guess I don't. I guess I don't need that many. Alright, so now I should be able to turn this on by right clicking. And I can also turn this one on. And I'm going to shift right click on here. And this is going to set the link. And then click on the number 1. Or shift click on the number 1, sorry. Oh, I guess I should... Yeah, I could do shift click on the number 1. I guess it has negative floor numbers. I'm going to just do this as floor 1. So I shift right clicked, now it's floor 1. Now let's go up here and turn this one on. And we're going to shift and set this to floor 2. So now we have floor 1 and floor 2. So what I can do is get down here and I want to go to floor 2. So I hit 2. And look at that. We are on floor 2. If I want to go to floor 1, I hit floor 1, and we are down to floor 1. This is pretty cool. Like, this is a pretty cool mod, I have to say, and the animations for that are so smooth. So yeah, I could just do this for days. And I guess I only needed 3 of these elevator blocks. I thought I needed more than that, but I do have more for later. And I plan on actually making this go up to this floor as well. Just for now, I only need it to go to the basement. So I pretty much gave myself a bunch more space over here to be able to do this. So floor 1 takes me down to my basement area, where I have all my calculator stuff still going. And we have this coal dust. Now this coal dust is going to be the main focus for today. And I think this is going to be pretty cool. And you guys are probably going to like it. So we're going to need more of the XNet stuff. And then we're going to get rid of this coal here soon. But we're going to need a special thing called a docking device, which is a part of Calculator. It's a docking station. I think I might have almost all of this stuff. Okay, so I need one of these. And I think I need some more reinforced stone. Was that correct? Nope. I have everything. Okay, so a docking station. Now, I should be able to get a regular calculator. Just plain Jane calculator. I think I don't have a screen. We'll go ahead and make just another regular calculator here. And we're going to need that. And I guess I can put it inside this charging station here. Make sure it's got full charge. And we're going to take it downstairs, but first we need to get some XNet stuff. Alright, let's get our XNet. And let's make a few connectors. Don't know how many we're going to need. I'm going to do 2 for right now. I'm going to take these cables. Because we're going to need those network cables for sure. And we're going to come down here. Okay. So while holding the network cable, we can see our network. And I think this guy also requires power, the docking station does. So I see that I have cables right here. So what I can do is I can set this guy pretty much anywhere. I think I'm going to set it right here. Because the way this thing works, it's pretty weird. I don't think I can configure it with the wrench, but I know the top and the bottom are actually outputs, and the sides are actually inputs. I know, that's weird, right? Sounds so weird. Okay, so I see I can break the facade there. Did I get the facade back? Oh, it's back there. There we go. Okay, so let me get so I can get into this guy and kind of configure things. I think I'm going to need the connector here on the back. So I need a connector there. That's going to be the input. We can go ahead and pop our calculator inside here. And then we're going to need our output to be connected. So let's place this here and put our cable here. And we'll set this to output. And we'll put this to input so I know which one it is. Alright, so we should now be able to get this. Okay, and I also need to put power, I think, to this. Because this does need to be charged to work. So let's go ahead and go back up. This is so cool. I'm so glad somebody recommended that. Because that is so neat. Alright, and let's configure this thing. So there's going to be a bit to do here. Actually, we probably need to grab a couple of the things that it's actually producing so we can set a filter. So we're going to take this coal dust, and we're going to need just 1 coal dust. We didn't need 2, but we're going to need that. And let's come back up here and set this, try and configure this thing so that way it'll work. So this guy is definitely going to need power. So now it has power. And this chest right here is the chest that actually has stuff in it. So there is an extract already going to that chest, I think, which is on this channel. This channel is empty for extract. So I'm going to use this one. Let's create this. Let's set extract and make sure we set it to only pull out this item. And then we're going to have it go inside here, inside the docking station. So right here, let's create a insert to that. So now, actually we could have put it on any channel and then make sure it blacklists the insert, but now it should be working and should be auto crafting. So let's go ahead and check that out first. And see if we're actually getting some items. We have power. Doesn't look like our items are going in. Is that correct? Am I seeing this correct? Okay, so I do see items moving here. That's probably items going in. But I'm needing items out. So is that working? Doesn't look like it. I might need to have 2 connectors going on the sides. If I do believe... And I might be able to actually change the sides with a wrench. We can try that too. This is just trial and error. I'm just trying to use XNet to kind of automate everything. So let's get our wrench and see if I can't change these sides. I remember before you weren't able to do that. I know, using the elevator is going to be so cool. Alright, can I change this? No, I can't. So that's what I remember. The top and the bottom are both outputs. And all these sides are actually inputs. The only issue I can think is I might actually need to set both of those sides. So that way items are exported to it. Let's go check again. Make sure I have this configured correctly. Okay. So, let's check this again. So, this is getting power. On this channel, it's extracting. Oh, okay. So, this guy needs to have a filter on the input. Because there is another input on this channel. and it's coming from here. So now that these two have a filter, maybe it'll work. We can set this to stack. We can do 20. Doesn't matter. And hopefully that will work now. We may have to use something like a buffer chest and something to pump into it, because it may not recognize XNet. It's not looking... Oh, do we have to automatically set? Okay, so it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so here's where some other engineering is going to have to work. Actually, let me go check and make sure I set this on the right channel. I may have put it to output. That's probably what I did. Alright, so I do have this set to output. That's what I did wrong. So let's get rid of this. And let's set this to the input. That's what we need. Let's create that. Insert on the input. And let's go back down again. And let's make sure that we grab another one of these, because it is working. But like I said, it stacks on one side, so we're going to need another one of these connectors to get this working. And I want this in here just to make sure. I want the filter just to make sure everything works like as planned, because we do have multiple connections on here. Okay, so this one is working. Let's just make sure we filter that. All right, and go back and get us another connector. So we need a chest, it looks like. So I'll just make another set of chests. Seems like I'm always needing chests. Alright, so... XNet, sorry. There we go. Another connector. And we'll put this one on the front. And we'll make sure that that is pumping items in as well. So this is another input. Back up again. I don't know if this elevator is a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it feels like it's faster than what I was doing before. Alright, here's our other docking station right here. So you can see south and west direction, I guess. That's what it means. I guess. So this one is also going to get an input. And we'll make sure that's set there as well. Alright. A couple more times back and forth and we should be good. Let's see, is this thing pumping in here? Just doesn't seem like it. That's set to input. That should be splitting, but it's not. And I want it to split. That's exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so both of these are set. This is the docking station, and that's the docking station. I do notice that their positions are shown at the same position. That's not true, because these are separate. It's the block is in that position. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's try moving this. Let's try putting this in a different location, like here. And we'll just connect it down. Will that work? Maybe this will work. Just trying. Just trying to get it to work. Once it does work, we'll be golden. We'll be doing pretty good. Alright, so back to here. This is the other position. Create. Let's set another insert. It's saying... Okay, so I'm confused here. Okay, so our extract is okay. Our inserts should be okay. Let's enable a color, white. So the way that's all working. And then we need to set an extract on our connector to output stuff. So that also is something we can go ahead and get out of the way. And I'll go ahead and just do that over here. I kind of want the extract to go into our power, though. Where is it at? Right here, our power. Okay, so I'm going to create an insert. I'm going to create a new channel, might as well. Item, create. Let's set this to an insert channel, and this one will be an output, or an extract. It's going to be extracting this, the enriched coal, and it's going to be inserting enriched coal into here. Ah, there it goes. Now it's starting to work. Okay. So that's all we need to do was place it on the other side. And now it's both filling up. Okay. That's doing exactly what I wanted to do. So now we have automatic enriched coal production. As you can see right here, the enriched coal should fill up. Don't know why it just stopped. It should keep filling up, though. It should be doing that. It was doing a good job. Now, for some reason, it seems like it stopped, but I don't know why. Okay, so it's going in there. I'll take this out, making sure that this constantly fills up. Because that's exactly what we want. We want that whole thing to be filled up at all times, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. I think we just solved our power issue. And now we pretty much have free unlimited power. Thanks to XNet and Calculator. I guess I can't see the crafts going on. But it looks like it's happening. Man, I just don't know. I guess it's working. We just seen it working, so I don't know why it would stop. Unless I broke something. That's something that I could have done. Is this still getting stuff? No, it's not. So this is done. What did I break? So, we have both of these inserting. And this is extracting. Did me adding the color affect anything? I hope not. I can get it back to black. I think I can. There it is. Back to the black section. There we go. Does that kick it back on? That might. I think that's what might have happened. It looks like it was working until I changed colors or something. Okay, so yeah, it was the color. So don't click the color section, and then you should be good to go. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Man, that actually happened faster than I thought it would. Wow. So we pretty much have unlimited enriched coal at the moment. Now, the only other thing I could recommend is I think I'm going to possibly upgrade this to the next tier. That could be a better option. And the thing is, you can leave the basic greenhouse block in the same position. It's going to build backwards, and it's going to expand this direction. So that could be something that I should probably do. I don't know, though. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kind of sort our stuff. I want to kind of pick these up. Oh, I guess I got a lamp. It won't let me place it. There we go. So we got a lamp. What else did I get? I got gray stained glass, white stained glass, and a glass bottle, and 2 more of these guys. Sweet. There we go. Oh, by the way, this is when it's really fun to use this thing, this garden scythe, is when you have an entire thing full. So, oh my gosh, that's super satisfying. to do that. And we get all that stuff from that. So yeah, this scythe is really good. I found that in the loot chest, so. Alright, let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away. Oh, there's our facade. There we go. And we should be able to cover all this stuff back up with our facades. And make sure everything's nice and hidden for us. Let's go back to 1. And we'll set this here. Cover that up. And I think we just need to put cobblestone there and everything's hidden. And we're still producing pretty much unlimited enriched coal. That is awesome. Now, enriched coal can be upgraded. So if we take a look at calculator, and when it comes to coal, there's different stages. So we have our enriched, and then we have our purified. Now, this is the best way to make enriched coal, like completely. And this does 5,000 burn time. The purified coal is 10,000, but it requires gold and reinforced iron. This will double it, so this would give us 1,000 RF per tick. It should in this thing, but at the moment we're getting 250 RF per tick, and we can make multiples of these purified or petrified. I don't know why I said purified. Petrified fuel generators, and these guys would produce quite a bit of power for us since we have this greenhouse out here. Now, the only problem with the greenhouse is it will start to become pretty slow once you run out of fuel. And there's not a real easy way to get that automated, get the input of stuff automated. Actually, I don't even know if you can input stuff into here. I've actually not tried that, so that could be an issue. But this little thing, actually, it should produce just enough to keep everything running. If not, then we'll have to bump it up to the next greenhouse. And that guy is the advanced greenhouse, which requires the large tanzanite and weak diamonds. You can get weak diamonds from the algorithm separator. I'm guessing that is a chance to get this, not that you are going to get that. But as you can see, you can get that. Weakened diamonds actually look really good. With attack speed, a pretty high durability. So yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. Or you can just do 1 diamond and you automatically get 4 there. Looks like you get lapis when you do it this way, though. What are some other recipes? I forgot. There's some other recipes here. Oh, so redstone. We probably should be doing that. Let's throw some redstone into our separator, so that way we can start getting some of these redstone ingots. Because these guys are not that fun to make here. So let's grab a stack of redstone. And we can throw that inside here. We have all of our tanzanite now. And this guy should start producing... Hopefully it produces that every time. I don't know if it's a chance. It does. So yeah, we'll get our redstone ingots this way. And we're going to need those later on. Alright, so back to some calculator stuff. When it comes to the algorithm separator, looks like there is some other things we can get. Tanzanite wood can turn into log and give you a chance to get tanzanite. Getting these saplings would be nice. And it's definitely going to be a thing that we need to do. So making these 2 saplings is something that we need to do. So large tanzanite, atomic binder, and this will get us a tanzanite sapling. This guy requires the large amethyst that you actually get from... You get this guy from the analyzing chamber. And I guess you can get it from lapis lazuli blocks. So I guess that works too. But this guy gives you flawless diamonds. This diamond thing does. But you have to go to the end for that. And you also have to have a pear sapling, which requires both that and endstone. So yeah, there's going to be going to the end soon to progress our way through calculator and some other things. I do want to start working on this in the next couple episodes. We're going to be upgrading our thermal expansion machines and kind of getting our thermal expansion stuff put downstairs and automated with XNet. I'm even thinking about creating another subnetwork or another network to be able to work with that. Because right now we have a pretty, I mean, this is 2 networks, I think. Yeah, this top section's a network and the bottom's a network. If I believe, yeah. But we only have 8 channels that we can use. I mean, 8 channels does work, but as you can see, the list is starting to get pretty long. And if you want to keep it simple, you can make another controller. But you really got to remember, you have to have your own power. So that's something that we'll work towards, but at the moment we have unlimited power to, I mean, pretty much unlimited. We have an elevator. How cool is that? This is pretty cool. This is actually the highlight of the episode, I have to say. Even over unlimited power, but this is the highlight of my episode. I know some people were saying they made tree farms to be able to get coal, but honestly, I would say that creating the basic greenhouse and getting yourself this enriched coal setup to get yourself 250 RF per tick will suit you better than making charcoal and charcoal blocks. Because I don't think charcoal blocks even get you 250 RF per tick. And this is just the minimum. We can also set this to auto-craft in other ways as well. So I can make more docking stations to be able to auto-craft, let's see, this stuff, enriched gold, and then set XNet to automatically push and pull it out of a furnace, and I just automatically make this to make 1000 RF per tick. And it would just be unlimited. So, yeah, this is getting crazy and getting really fun all at the same time. I thought I had some glass panes. I actually took this window out. I didn't want to take it out, but I thought I was going to put the elevator here, and I changed my mind. So, I think it looks better with a window and less claustrophobic. That even makes the elevator look a little bit nicer. So yeah, I did want to keep the stairs though. I think the stairs just just looks good with stairs. And there's spots for all kinds of stuff to put in here, you know. There's so many things in this pact that to go over, and I plan on going over quite a few things. And you guys seem to be learning new things as I go. So I'm learning new stuff, you guys are learning new stuff, and I'm probably approaching problems at a different angle than a lot of you guys are. Simply because I've played a lot of these mods before. So, like Calculator, I have spent a lot of time with Calculator due to due to the Age of Engineering mod pack. That whole mod pack was an expert pack that revolved around Calculator. So I know quite a bit about Calculator, and I think I've used just about every single item in Calculator that the whole mod provides. So when it comes to power, I know how to get power with Calculator. Thermal expansion I'm not that familiar with, but I do understand how it works. And I know just about everything about that mod. The industrial foregoing, it is just like MFR, I think. I think that's the name of the mod. Mine Factory Reloaded. It's just like it in a way, and I almost think that it's better. I think this is a little bit better. It is lacking some of the tools that Mine Factory Reloaded has, but I think the configuration and everything in this was done so well that, I mean, even the progression to get started was done super good. Like, making you do this to get started slows down your ability to get all the machines, and I think that works out perfect. This guy I do plan on upgrading, so don't worry. I know this is weak power at the moment, but it does get very good. I did add a hopper in the back here, by the way, just for some simple automation of glass and stuff, because I don't have any room right here. That's why I plan on moving this stuff and actually laying it flat. But I plan on doing it downstairs. Downstairs, we're going to have a lot of machines. That's going to be our machine room. And this elevator is going to help us get there. So yeah, this is so cool. And I'm so glad that you guys recommended this mod, because, yeah, this is super satisfying. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.